Retirement planning can be overwhelming, and many investors don't know where to start. When planning for your future, you will need to address some important questions to achieve a comfortable lifestyle in retirement. Retirement planning is much more than simply figuring out how you'll spend your time and money. In this video, we'll discuss some important questions to help you design and reevaluate your retirement plan. While this question is rather straightforward, the answer is more complex. One potential process is to estimate how much annual income you would like to generate in retirement and how much of that would come from your retirement savings. To minimize your risk of running out of money in retirement, your annual withdrawals generally shouldn't exceed 5% of your portfolio's value upon retirement. So, if you will need $100,000 from your portfolio each year, divide $100,000 by 5%. This means you need a portfolio of about $2 million to generate the annual cash flows you require in retirement. However, this is just a simple estimate, and there are other questions to consider when determining your retirement needs. Before developing a retirement strategy, you should have a clear understanding of your financial goals and objectives. Think about this answer not just as a dollar amount, but what exactly would you need your funds to accomplish? Many investors' goals generally fall into one of these categories: to grow the value of your portfolio as much as possible, to reach a specific portfolio value, to maintain the value of your portfolio relative to inflation over time, or to spend everything in the portfolio. Understanding your retirement goals will help you as you consider crafting your long-term investing strategy. But other factors can influence your strategy as well. Fisher Investments refers to this time period as your investment time horizon. While it may be difficult, we believe estimating your investment time horizon is crucial for developing your strategy. Many investors use statistics like average life expectancies to estimate their potential time horizon. These averages can be a good starting point, but you may live well longer than the average. Other factors that might help estimate your individual life expectancy are your current health and your family's medical history and longevity. And beyond your own life, you should also account for the potential investment time horizons of your spouse or other dependents who may rely on those assets after you pass. And once you've estimated your potential time horizon, you can ask, how might inflation affect your retirement plan? Many investors overlook inflation when determining their needs in retirement. You've likely noticed that a dollar today does not go nearly as far as it did 20 years ago, and chances are that trend will continue in the future. We believe failing to account for inflation in your projections and planning can make it difficult to meet your long-term goals. Inflation has averaged about 3% annually dating back to 1929. At this rate, an investor who currently requires $50,000 in annual cash flows will need approximately $90,000 a year in 20 years. Inflation may cause some investors to need more growth in retirement just to maintain their purchasing power. Further, inflation may be more prevalent in certain areas of the market, such as healthcare or education. Retirees hoping to help fund a grandchild's education or those with higher medical costs may be even more affected by inflation. Generally, the sooner you start saving, the better. One of the reasons saving early can put you ahead is because of compound interest, the phenomenon of earning interest upon previously earned interest. Aside from saving early, there are many tools and retirement accounts designed to help people start saving now. Here are some common account types to consider when saving for retirement. Employee-sponsored retirement accounts are programs that offer an easy way to save and invest as you work. The two main types of employer-sponsored plans are defined contribution and defined benefit plans. Defined contribution plans allow you to set aside a portion of your income directly into a tax-advantaged account. In a defined contribution plan, your employer may even match a certain amount or percentage of your contribution to encourage retirement savings. Some common examples of these plans are 401k, 457, and 403b plans. Defined benefit plans, also referred to as pensions, are retirement plans in which an employer usually pay out a calculated amount to retired employees based on how long they worked and the salary they earned. Individual retirement accounts, or IRAs, are investment accounts where the contributions are made only by an individual investor. The two common types of IRAs are traditional and Roth IRAs. Some of the most important considerations in determining your asset allocation are your financial goals and your investment time horizon. Many investors simply react to current market developments rather than sticking with a well-planned investment strategy. For example, if you fear short-term market volatility that comes along with stocks, you might prefer to invest conservatively, even if your longer-term goals warrant holding stocks. However, market volatility is far from the only kind of risk, and investing too conservatively could increase your risk of running out of money in retirement. This is where an investment coach can be a great resource to help you develop your strategy and stick to it, even if your investments don't fare so well in the short term. In any given day, a security's price can move for any or no reason at all. However, in the longer term, we think stocks tend to price in all widely known information. There are company-specific risks inherent in any equity investment and typical ups and downs associated with the economy and business cycle. Many of these risks are out of your control, but diversification can help you better manage the risks associated with investing in just one company or area of the market. You may also be a potential threat to your own long-term returns. Investors often make emotional investing decisions that can inhibit them from reaching their long-term goals. It takes great discipline to be a successful long-term investor, and many people can't do it alone. If you find yourself struggling to find an optimal strategy or stay disciplined to your long-term strategy, a professional advisor may be able to help. Answering these questions may help you get on track to meet your long-term retirement goals and enjoy a happy and comfortable retirement. Thanks for watching. And if you have additional questions or would like to learn more, please contact us to request an appointment with one of our qualified professionals.